Figured I'd give us a bit of a countdown.
Might as well.
Always a sucker for a hot jam.
Yeah, you're just a sucker.
No self-esteem.
So we're gonna start. You want to start this early, Maverick? Call each other suckers. I'll get my shovel out right now. You'll be buried.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Turn that one down just a little bit.
On it.
Jeff Keighley.
Man,
Down just a little bit.
how stoked is Jeff Keighley?
Right?
Like you're at every just major presentation now.
He built them.
Nope.
Hello,
Haha,
everybody.
you know what?
Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games?
Okay, the thing just
We
went.
are
The
so
thing
thrilled
just
to
went
be
live.
here with you, and this is a
So we didn't get the introductions out of the way. So
games
Oh,
just
okay.
quickly,
from the
Harsh
YouTube
Bandit
community
Rob,
in LA. Now, if you're
Agent
watching
Maverick,
this show,
Chewy,
first of all,
Monster
welcome.
Hospital,
I know
Ryder
everyone
Price of
around the
39.
world is
Okay.
joining us for this special
And
moment.
that guy.
And I know if you
And that
watch
guy.
the show, you don't
And
just
Jeff
play
Keighley's up
games,
there.
you deeply care about this art form. And
Yeah,
the health
sometimes
of this
YouTube is weird
industry.
like that when you go
The
live.
good
The
news is that we have
delays
a
can be a
lot
bit
of
much.
amazing games
A
to
little
show
bit.
you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
Strap in for 2 hours, boys.
Oh crap! I forgot my pee bottle.
But let's also
Yeah,
face
should've
it,
had
this
Pete before
has
this.
been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year.
Helldivers,
Two of
let's
them
go.
Are considered,
don't
big
even know what
company
happens there.
games, but the other
Hellworld,
8
Helldivers.
come from indie,
I didn't see it.
mid-sized teams
I
or
knew
solo
Helldivers. I
developers.
knew Hades too.
I look
Hades
at
2,
this
yeah.
list. It's
I've been
pretty
playing
cool,
that for a
right? And I
bit.
get
Super
inspired
fantastic
Dragon's
game, by the
that new
way.
ideas,
man.
new teams,
So which are the
and
two
smaller
that-
creators
which are the
can
two that
and
are
will
big?
break
Oh,
through.
Balatro. I've been playing that
Helldivers.
one.
Big companies
I hear it's
have
probably
to
Helldivers.
keep
Balatro's
themselves right,
super fun.
because
It
today
is a ton
there
of
are
fun.
many paths to
Especially if you love
sustainability
poker.
and success, and that's
I
what
still need
makes
to give
this
Power World a shot.
industry so great.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
And you'll see
So
that
well done.
reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry
sir.
Potter.
Nice.
Smaller titles,
Harry Potter.
including a few games
Interesting.
made by
Well,
single
Legacy's getting it up there.
individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show, because
Well,
we
they
think
released
this
the
platform is important as a
extra
way to show you
mission
new
that
things that you might
PlayStation
not even
got
know
on
about. So when you
Xbox, I
see a
think,
game
this
that
week.
piques your interest,
Is that what that
please
was?
wish
I've
list
seen
it
in
or
the
even
news, but
better,
I've never
send it to a
actually
friend
read a
and
headline.
get them excited.
Yeah, you can
That's
get a
how
store
we
now.
together can
That
grow the gaming
mission
community.
is
And we are
exclusive
going to do
to-
that today over the
is
next 2
exclusive
hours,
to
as we have a lot of
PlayStation.
games to
I think
show
I
you,
played that mission,
plus
to be
Day of the
honest.
Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, let's go.
All right.
No,
It
we
all
want to see 30
begins
minutes of
right
ads
now.
first.
Here's
I
our
feel like I'm
first
best.
Comes later.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy.
Oh, no.
The lead in unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my.
Am I going crazy or did I hear the PlayStation sound first?
Oh
It
yeah.
was there.
It was there.
Empathy. Oh, hilarity. This guy. Straight. And what game is this
Okay, yeah,
anyway?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
is this
it's the
Horizon?
same game
Yeah.
in
Horizon
Lego,
Lego?
because
Horizon
you had
Lego.
to,
Yes.
you had to
Yeah.
break
Wow.
parts off in the game, so now you just break off Lego parts when you're fighting these things.
Who is that?
That
Except for this
hot
hot
dog
dog
guy
guy.
is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun.
I just don't think this is the kind of character that warrants getting a Lego
A
game.
lonely hero.
They are really trying to force Horizon down people's throats, and I
think
just don't
so,
think
yeah.
that's the character that's working.
Right. A friendly hero.
I think I'm with you on that one, Monster.
Yeah, like Lego games are awesome. Like this will probably be a hell of a fun time. But when you have Star Wars and properties like that in the Legoverse,
Collecting all
yeah.
the shiny
Sorry, Horizon.
All of
I
Star
think-
Wars is covered already.
and
Yeah.
making a home.
I think they're going to lean hard into Horizon the next few years. they gotta do something different. So it's not really different.
Yeah, make a new fucking IP. Pardon my language.
I'm with you. Yeah, I want new IPs.
Yes, new IPs all the way.
It's getting hard for me to get excited about.
Oh,
this thing.
it burns when I
Yeah. I
Took me a while.
the biggest win is game's gonna be on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It is too.
Yeah. Sony now also figured out, let's just give
There you
games
go.
to everyone but our
Wasn't that
direct
fun? That
competitor.
was Lego
We just
Horizon
still can't give
Adventures
games to
coming out later
Microsoft.
this year
They can have
for
baseball and
PlayStation,
that's
but also
it.
day one on PC
Pretty
and
much.
Nintendo
Hey,
Switch.
but that baseball game is
It's a
pretty good.
playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift
everything
the
we
tone
were
to the
promised
next
for
game
Forbidden
from
West,
Torn Banner
now on
Studios,
Legends.
the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce
Go figure,
No
right?
More Room in Hell
Yeah.
2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
Yay, permadeath.
Real permadeath or that fake permadeath?
Well, your whole playthrough is just gonna be built again. Yeah, I think it's proper. I didn't play that source mod of this.
I didn't even catch it just nice.
Looks like something Dead by Daylight.
Let's see. Or like State of Decay.
You guys ever play DayZ?
I never did know.
Yeah, I think this is smaller scale that. So not huge, expansive world.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
But yeah, I think-
Wait, 8 player. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, 8 player. Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, well there. They said it. We can say that.
Yeah.
We hold ourselves to a different standard.
I'm class.
Right. I mean,
Massive. Yeah, they're like this is like basically updated Left 4 Dead is what it looks like.
crawlers are the best.
More room in hell.
More room in hell too.
Yeah.
That makes
I
sense.
didn't- I
Early
didn't-
access. Early
Yeah,
access
this
Halloween.
Halloween looks really, really intense. All right, to
Yeah, I've
introduce
never
our
heard of
next
the first
game,
one.
please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over
It's
a
kinda
decade.
like
She's been a
Helldivers 2.
huge
I had
fan
no
of some
idea
of
there
our
was even a
reveals,
first
like
one.
Street Fighter
Yeah,
6
same.
A few years ago, and of course, Final Fantasy
first
VII
one- that
Rebirth
one
last
was
year when she was sitting in
a
the audience.
top-down
Well, this
shooter for
year,
the first
she's joining
one.
us on stage.
It's also fun.
We're thrilled to have her with us. Please
It's a
welcome
competent top-down
Curious
shooter.
Joy.
Yep.
Thank you,
Gotta do it.
Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky.
Oh,
like
it's
our
the Harry
favorite
Potter
heroes.
one.
Harry Potter game.
Yeah.
When it comes to Quidditch,
Quidditch.
we've all wondered, do I have what it takes?
So this
to
is
be
a
the next
world
Quidditch star?
premiere. What we knew
Didn't they
about
have a
this
Quidditch
in
game before
Legacy.
though?
Didn't they announce this when Legacy came out?
I
Beat your
I think
toughest
they said
opponents?
that there was going to be something like that coming, but they didn't.
It's had a name, I think. Like, it's been known that it's a
To chase
game, but
your dreams
Well, I think Quidditch is in one of the like movie games.
to seek
movie adaptation
glory for your
games.
team.
I think Quidditch actually may have its own game.
No challenge is too
Yeah.
Like Ryder said. Like, I'm pretty sure there is a Quidditch game.
So
But
ask yourself,
I'm probably not gonna play it.
do you have what it takes? Do you
Why
have the
not?
heart of the Quidditch champion?
Ryder, I
Harry
can
Potter,
see your other
Harry
half.
Potter is whatever.
Yeah.
Ryder, I can see your other half being interested in this one.
Probably. I mean, as long as it plays like, oh shit, no, I can't think of the name. Rocket League. There we go.
Yeah.
September 3rd.
That's Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single
IP?
developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His
Good
last
man.
title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this
Hey,
next
Rob, you
game
played
a
that,
few
didn't you?
months ago,
Nope.
and I really wanted to
thought
do
you
That was that
it.
horror train,
Get
wasn't
ready
it?
to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
Oh, oh no! Oh no!
Oh God! Don't drop the soap! Don't drop the soap!
Ethan jars with a spoon.
Okay, this could be fun.
Yeah, I missed a bunch of this stuff. The work, but this looks.
This looks
Ridiculous.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Jaliens. Oh my god.
I'm here for it, man. This looks awesome.
It looks
Same.
so ridiculous, but this looks like it would have so many clippable moments on it.
Is this
The next big streaming
you-
game.
Can you play the cops on this?
I don't
It
think
sounds like, yeah, just 20 player like co-op to get out, but that's a cool
Cool
feature
idea.
to add later, right?
Right.
The helicopter has been stolen. Oh, it's got anti-air emplacements. Hi.
Oh, puppy!
They're just smoking some big old fat dudes on the beach.
I think those are meant to be cigars.
Coming 2025, maybe.
That's a
To be
fun
honest,
one,
I
right?
don't
And
know.
remember, that's all made by one person.
That's
Congratulations.
Wow.
That is really
pretty
impressive.
hilarious.
On stage. All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August
Yes,
3rd
sir.
from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
On Monday.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
Work in progress.
Zabon Calamari.
Like, I want this game to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is that Lando?
Sure look like him.
There's Jabba.
Jabba.
Hey, Salacious Crumb.
We should get moving.
Teeny.
Ubisoft Forward.
$150,000 that cost.
Yeah.
Think
Just
I
that ad?
would land,
Just that ad. It's
Probably.
Just that ad.
I'm
$150,000.
just noticing everything we've shown you so far. I think is going to be, coming out, this year. Cuff Bust. I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right. Well, moving back to smaller teams. A few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
Interesting.
Also, for those of you tuning in, don't forget to drop a like on the live stream as well. That goes for the rest of you as well. And by the rest of you, I mean the podcast.
If you're not just dropping in, go like it
If
too.
you're just dropping in, drop a like anyways.
I'll play this.
Has an interesting art style.
Yeah.
Very similar
I
to
dig
like
that.
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight and
Celeste.
Inside together. That's crazy.
This art style in games seems to be getting more and more popular, I find.
Look, the deck is gonna run this great, so I'm all for it.
Yep.
Do you think this is a twin stick game?
It could be.
2 players. The white fox is getting richer. And growing trees.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Never.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Study the past if you would define the future.
Get hyped, Maverick.
All are architects of fate.
Why?
Walking in these walls of time.
I saw Stand and was themed.
Let us all for death prepare.
I mean, hyped, he's probably already pre-ordered it.
Great journey.
Not just pre-ordered, the Super Shebang Edition. All $300 of it.
Super shebang.
Let me first
Hey, I downgraded my pre-order for Space Marines 2.
among men hereafter.
Till today.
Each of us shall endure
Pardon?
this world's
Till
life
today.
until the end.
No, that one's all cosmetics for the DLCs.
This isn't what I thought.
Your names
You thought it was Dune.
Sure did.
There was no spice.
This,
Civilization.
Just
yeah.
New Civ.
Civilization 7.
kind of sucks for them that they kind of like posted this banner before this thing happened.
Hello, everyone at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are
I
thrilled.
feel like Firaxis
Hey guys,
has been
it's
around
me.
forever.
Civilization 7
Yeah, oh yeah.
day and date.
And it's probably been around as long as this guy has been.
Probably.
And all of the amazing
I
team that
caught
has
that,
brought us to this
Chewie. That
moment.
was good.
But we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7.
This guy
That
put-
wasn't it.
Meantime-
Huh?
This guy built Firaxis games when they were putting bees on nickels. Give me 5 bees for a quarter.
This guy's building it because he lived it.
But he had an onion tied to his belt, which was the style at the time.
No, it's fine.
This has to do that.
Hey, go lay down. Go lay down. Well, those are definitely kind of some kind of
Blacksmith moved
bonsai.
on.
Oh, Blacksmith move, yeah.
Yeah,
Blacksmith
Yeah, that's
move,
it.
Kong. Yeah.
It's
I
pretty.
want this to be really good.
Mm-hmm. Well, every game they showcase is really good.
You know some though. That Assassin's Creed is gonna get shown at some point, and I'm gonna. Tear
Yes,
this
Chewie,
place
he pulled
up.
a spear out of his ear.
Did he pull a toothpick out of his ear? That clearly would have been
Something out of
like,
his ear.
Hey,
tickling
you
his
know what?
brain?
I'm all about being efficient with your storage.
I can't help but notice there's no Xbox listed on there.
Cause it's delayed on Xbox.
I wonder why.
I don't know. That Series S is holding everything back, man. Video games. I thought too when they didn't show it, they're going to show it on Microsoft's on Sunday and just say it's coming to Game Pass Day 1 as a flex. Yeah.
Medico, this is the Facebook one, isn't it?
Yep.
I have yet to play this, but I own it.
Please.
Oh,
Please
Wrath,
buy
you're
VR.
Asgard.
Perhaps humans.
Hey,
were
that's a
fated
better
to
deal than
Yo.
VR2.
reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos.
All right, who opened Pandora's box?
A terrible
Yeah.
fall.
Sorry.
Damn it, Mav! How many times have I
heard
told
there
you?
Even
I
the
thought there was
depths of
hope
the
in it.
unknown,
What?
like Mayfly.
Don't lie, you
Is
thought
that
there
a
was cookies in
snowman?
it.
We die to live again.
That too.
Is that Olaf in a top hat?
The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience.
Yeah, this looks interesting.
Like a From Software.
Wherever we remain standing,
You know what? This looks like.
we stand
Yep.
One
together.
second. This looks like what Death Stranding wanted to be.
Oh, Death Stranding knows
Stranding-
what it wants to be. Like
Yeah.
that is probably a game that's the most aware of what it's supposed to be. Oh yeah,
It wanted to be a walking simulator.
that's right.
Okay, well, we're getting into the ads.
Yeah, it's for
The
the
Lego Suicide Squad.
Samsung monitors.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before? Only these
Oh, here's your
bastards.
Warhammer.
Warhammer.
Then there is
Yeah.
much to learn.
It's looking
Is
good.
that Space
The
Marine
thing's
2?
looking good. Yeah.
Those are endless.
I'm
So it's
very
basically like
excited.
Warhammer Gears of War.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Did any of you collect the
Blood
figurines?
for the Blood God.
I wanted to start, but the cost of it was so much, and I don't have people to play.
All right, welcome
The
back
3D
to
printer
Summer
and print
Game
them out now.
Fest. We've got some amazing
Closest thing I ever got to
guests
Warhammer
joining us
was
throughout
Blood Bowl.
the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guest.
Those
They
aren't
are
regulation
legendary
pieces,
creators
though,
who are working
so
on a
you wouldn't
brand
be
new
able to
fantasy
use them
RPG
anywhere, like,
metaphor slated to launch
for
this
any tournaments
October.
or anything
like
Please
that.
welcome the
Can I go
director
to
and art
tournaments?
designer of Persona 3, 4,
Who
and
knows?
5.
Could be good enough that I would have been able
Katsura
to,
Hoshino
but
and
either way,
And
Shigeru
you don't need
Right
people to
now.
play with, just go to tournaments. What did he just announce?
Character designer for Persona 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, this thing's coming out this year. I'm excited.
Is it just me, or does this Sojima guy look a lot like
It is a pleasure to
Kojima?
be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director.
That's the kind of comment that
Metal
gets you in trouble
Yeah,
in the internet.
And Ryder has been canceled. Half an hour.
All right,
ago.
see you guys.
I thought it was gonna be me.
その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱
I
い
mean, it does seem like these guys are making Persona.
This game is an RPG
In a different
in which the
setting?
party members
Yeah.
transform into
It's,
their
yeah,
jobs,
even the
which we
like
call
slash numbers and
archetypes.
stuff.
Yeah, like, and I'm into Persona,
Archetypes allow you to fight
but I'm like, you guys really doing something different here?
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安。不安と向き合うことによって覚
Yeah,
醒す
the
る
guy on the
力
right.
です
He kind of looks like
すべて
Kojima.
のアートワークは力強さと
His name is
オリジナ
Sojima.
リティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all
You may
to
know them
instill
as
each and every archetype
personas.
with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than
Are they?
40
Did these
types
guys
of archetypes available.
work
Come
on
on.
Persona?
These
Yeah,
archetypes
it's
will
that-
gain
that team,
experience
yeah.
and even evolve
So they-
Nah,
from
you
them
can't
to
be
evolve
too
into
on the
superior
head with
versions.
this.
That's it.
Not-
So, like,
knocking
these
that
characters are gonna look oddly familiar.
Yeah,
I wonder why.
のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。あ
I
りが
did
とうございまし
play,
た。
what was it, 3 that
So
was
we are
released
pouring
on
all
Game
of our
Pass
acquired
recently
expertise
there.
into this game to
Reloaded.
make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought
And
the
it-
latest
it.
trailer
I think
today,
that'd
which is centered
be
around the
your
topic
favorite
of
game
these
series if you
archetypes.
played it. It like
Thank you very
meshes
much.
all the things
Hope
you
you
love
enjoy
into
it.
one game.
Maybe.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is, we oppress, we fight,
Is it turn-based?
A great
Yeah.
evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic.
This makes me want to watch Beyond Good and Evil.
Many more protectors and
Don't bring
followers
up Beyond
will
Good and
gather to
Evil
your
because
side. Remind
Monster
people
is gonna get it.
We're not allowed to have nice
lie
things.
dormant
Hey, I'm looking
within
forward
them.
to it. I just know it's going to take another 25
You
years.
must acquire more archetypes and bring them
Find enough
together.
time to make an Assassin's Creed every goddamn year.
And a Call of Duty.
Yeah, those machines aren't stopping.
Most interesting power. An archetype whose existence
Especially
was
considering they're
only
pretty much
theoretical.
legal money
You
printing
wield
presses.
power now.
Yeah.
I've never played a Black Ops. Not
They're good.
I played Black Ops 3.
But you have
Black
played a
Ops
Call of
or-
Duty before?
I've played Modern Warfare, the original and the remake, and the original and the remake.
Yeah, you're good.
And
You're gonna
Ghost.
figure
Such an
Black
honor to
Ops
have
out just
Yoshino
fine.
Tsujima with us,
They're all
on
the
stage.
same.
Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat. the
Just a
mysterious
shill
Rat
for the
King is
MetaQuest.
Here's your first look at the story.
How much is
trailer
Zuckerberg
for
paying you,
Batman
Chewie?
Arkham
Actually,
I was going to say that.
I
Earn
wish
that money.
Zuckerberg- I'd be friends with that guy.
Yeah. You'd be friends with a super rich person like that? Of course.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't?
I'd let him
You
be.
don't even have to
me.
like the guy.
Overtaking Gotham, driving the city.
Like, hey man, I kind of fallen on hard times a bit. You mind shoving over like 3-4 mil?
He's for sure seen me in my underwear only already.
Fire
So.
on the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good.
So I guess this Batman's fine.
Fear is their weapon.
Didn't I kill him in that suicide?
Is that Stephen Bloom's
But they're not
voice?
the only ones who can use it.
I think this is going to be after Arkham Origins and before Arkham Asylum. So kind of.
I have a feeling this is going to be a boxing game,
To destroy him.
and I don't know if I'm actually interested in it.
If I
To
didn't
answer
know
your
better, I
question,
swear to
Ryder,
God
I
that
don't
was
think
Stephen
so.
Bloom.
Who's Steven Bloom?
Let me check.
Voice actor.
I'm also looking it up.
Video gameplay trailer at Gamescom.
When's Gamescom?
August 20th. Roger Craig Smith. And Troy Baker voices the Joker.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes
Fighter.
me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
What did you say, Irish?
I was going to say Street Fighter, but nope.
It is Street Fighter.
It is Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Street Fighter the movie remake.
Man, that Street Fighter animated movie is so awesome.
That Chun-Li and Vega fight is forever iconic.
Yeah, Fatal Fury.
What was Street Fighter originally for? Sega?
Yeah, I believe so.
What?
Street Fighter
was
originally
Sega.
was.
Arcade, then ported to home consoles like Super Nintendo and Genesis both had them. I was so hyped to think it was Sagat. It's not.
It's gotta be Bison, come on now.
That looks like
Yeah, it is,
Mario's
yeah.
hat.
What had
Well,
to be?
the red hat, right?
Yep.
I mean, if Bison isn't being played by an AI-generated Raul Julia, I'm not interested. The Dragon Meteor Invasion.
That sounds fun.
The Scots rebelled.
Oh, this one looks fun.
Interesting artwork.
Ach, don't touch my haggis!
Tears of
Great title.
If it's got both bagpipes and heavy metal riffs,
Bagpipes
I might be interested.
and heavy metal would be awesome.
Oh, get dicked on.
That guy did not last through that.
You all stitched up.
It's just Braveheart.
Well, of course you got the McLeods.
Hey, if you can play as William Wallace in this, I'm in.
I think this thing looks real cool.
Yeah, oh my.
Hey, look at that big fluker.
Roguelike and
co-op.
co-op.
Like co-op.
I am mildly intrigued.
Kame!
Kami Hami.
This is a series I wish I got into.
It's never too late.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Give me Samurai Pizza.
The only character I recognize is that pink guy. Isn't his name like Majin Buu or something?
Wait, you're not into Dragon Ball?
No. I was never really much into the whole anime anything, really.
Were you a Ninja Turtles fan?
One way to save her. Goodbye, my friends. No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait!
Hang on. Reclaim new possibilities. If they're new, how do you reclaim them? Because they were never claimed in the first place.
Anime logic.
I'm just being
too deeply
pedantic.
about anime
Settle down.
Like, why is there 12 different Gokus to choose from in this fighting game?
Sparkling Zero sounds like a new drink.
This was zero sugars.
There you go, Internet. We got
Exactly.
your release date for Sparking Zero,
It's a zero-calorie
October
game.
11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Team.
That's right, guys. Another extraction shooter.
Let's go.
The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious. With conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective. Collect and decode the Mandel Brick located at the tourist center at the southeast region.
This intro is very
Utilize
Modern
terrain for
Warfare-esque.
stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
You mean it looks like every first-person shooter lately?
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Clean the balcony. On your mark.
Balcony clear. Go, go, go! Clear the area.
Shield down. I'm going in.
Shit! They've got a flamethrower.
I mean,
Clip that. Shit! He's got a flamethrower!
Did you say it was free to play?
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it looks good for a free-to-play game. But being that it's free-to-play, it's probably going to be very, very limited in what you can take out
It's
of
gonna
the
be
box.
that one mission.
Microtransaction
you're
up
one
the ass.
Yeah.
That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
Never heard of it.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode,
wait,
Black
there's
Hawk Down,
more.
is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley
one more
Scott
thing.
movie.
Oh, so
Here-
there's camp.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So we'll first look at that gameplay.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
We're back.
I was getting worried to miss more military shooter.
Matt, what'd you say?
Maybe the extraction is the free to play, and then the campaign would be.
Yeah, they said premium.
Yeah, they chose premium.
Try to pre-order it.
All units prepared for landing. 2 teams, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down!
Why watch Black Hawk Down when you can play it?
More real world sadness, the video games. I'm gonna start making video games. Just horrible sadness is what we're gonna go for.
Yeah, here's an idea for you. 13 Reasons Why.
Oh, damn.
After you on Fatal Fury.
9/11,
Yeah.
the video game.
Oh my
Real this
god.
time.
From the perspective of the passengers.
Remember, no Russian.
Actually, you say that like 9/11 from the perspective of the passengers. They kind of had that in Modern Warfare 3. In the new Modern Warfare 3, I should say.
This looks like Street Fighter.
Well, it's Fatal Fury.
A lot like Street Fighter. There you go, Chewie. There was an era where all these fighting games used.
I mean,
Oh
wait, no, that's
Jesus.
fine. Right.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Jiggle physics. Oh, gotta have the bonus rounds.
Oh yeah.
Halo.
Yeah, more for an ad for Dolby.
I think too, like, please, can you guys please start playing Halo again?
Yeah.
Please play Halo.
I enjoyed the campaign of Infinite.
I haven't finished it yet.
Multiplayer is great. They just never ended up supporting it in the way they should have.
That, weren't they dogged by cheaters for quite a while too?
I never saw like a ton of where I thought that was happening. With it going to PC finally too, I think that opened a whole new world for them. But yeah, I didn't think it was that bad. I just wanted more content. It took them forever to ship stuff like maps. So happy we're getting back to a time where like you're not afraid of colorful. Like not everything has to be stonewashed and gray and pop a little
Sad
color
dads.
in there. Sad dads, yep. Too many sad dads.
Then 2 games with sad.
God of War, The Last of Us.
Okay.
All right.
Those are the saddest dads.
Oh, okay, so they're named after Greek. I was gonna say Urus, named after the Lamborghini vehicle.
I like that they're doing Fall Guys but with combat.
It's like Fall Guys meets Smash Brothers, basically.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Gundam?
I'm here for robots, man. More robots in video games too.
Only if they're controlled by sad guys.
How's Armored Core?
Transformers versus Gundam.
I was Armored Core, their monster.
I didn't play Armored Core.
Robots.
Max.
Did you play Armored Core?
No.
I'm a FromSoft guy.
Be right up your alley, I'm sure.
Look at this.
Cool, X.
Mm-hmm.
Summer closed beta.
I only want to see that if they're fighting monsters out of the sea.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Oh.
Spooky games, man. They're the hotness.
Just a knife casually in a
coffee table.
Coffee table.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
That one looks incredible.
What kind of game is this?
You actually thought they did this particularly bad on how they showed this off. It's multiple games, right? Like.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I cannot sleep.
There's like
Like,
5 or
this is-
6.
Sleep.
I actually thought it was. I was with Chewy when I first watched this. I was like, is this a mega game where it's just a bunch of games within a game? No, I was way off.
If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you. Amy, I'll save you, no matter what. Just go home, Viv. Amy!
The local police department asked me to help with a case.
Wait,
Why would they need a game designer? It should have some developer mode.
Randy Cronenberg. Wonder if he's in relation to David Cronenberg.
Await us.
His son?
Aha! That answers my question. Watch out for that knife.
Yeah. Two of those might have looked good if I understood what was going on.
Please welcome Jason Blum.
I like how the
CEO and
level of
founder
looking good is
Blumhouse, and
completely
Luis
contingent
Wayne,
on whether or not you
creative lead at
understood it.
Blumhouse Games. Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, Jeff,
we've been,
money.
Very, very busy.
Short answer. We love
very
it.
happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys
Thank
all.
you, Mr.
Great to hear,
Krabs.
the fans out there.
Money.
You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry. Anyway, horror is, to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see
There's
here.
money.
We're going to do independent
Oh my
movies.
God.
We're going to
And
look
horror
for creators
will
and give
always
them a
make
platform
money.
and
Absolutely.
encourage these creators
It is tried
to
and
be
true.
weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about. We saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, Our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So
Which means
maybe you're a
one
fan
out of these 6 is actually
nostalgic
going to be good.
90s experiences with a bit of a twist.
It's up to you to find out which one.
Yeah.
Or maybe, Jeff, you just want
Pre-order
some
them all.
murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim.
You can get the Bloomhouse
I think,
Pass.
we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent.
Well, no, it's got to be horror
partners, they feel
themed.
the same,
It's the
and they're
Bloomhouse
just as
key to the
excited, which
attic.
means we've got
Yeah.
psychological
Oh, there you go. There you go.
nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror, and our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners, and that means for us that we really want to.
It's freezing.
Yeah, tough
As
one.
we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we can be.
Unfortunately,
flexible,
I know
and
that
really
feeling
we can
all
push
too
the
well.
limits of what's possible in
Where you
scary
start getting on a
storytelling.
roll with words, and all of a sudden your brain just blanks for a quick
Yep.
second. You're like,
awesome. All
oh
of a sudden
shit,
you
now I
have
got to try and
that.
get back
I
on
know,
track.
You know, we'll get into
Yep,
when games
same.
are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason.
I've
right?
done
We got
enough
a good
public
slate.
speaking to know exactly
we're
how
on
that
PC
feels.
and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So so you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight.
He's like,
is our
I
first
have no
release
idea what
coming
we're
later
doing
this
in this
year,
video game
and it
division.
really hits our
I have
mission statement. It's an amazing
no
90s
idea.
horror
Let me go make
experience.
movies again.
I'm just the
Characters,
PR guy.
It's also
Leave
super
me alone.
creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games.
You're never gonna see me again, Jeff.
Right, what these guys are pulling off. Jason,
Back to
we're
the
really
ivory
excited
tower
to
for
have you
me,
here on Summer Games.
counting
Thank
my
you.
millions.
All right. And now here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro
Oh
feel.
shit!
I knew
Let's
you were
go.
going
Still talk
to
about
Bandit
that?
was a Power
Damn.
Rangers fan. This thing, I think, looks awesome.
Kind of
Good
got like
soundtrack.
Oh, and it's
the
animated, too.
Turtles arcade feel.
It just said something arcade in the start. So.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh, actually, hang on.
Let's go!
Hang on. Wait a
It's
damn
so
minute
bad.
here. It's a side-scroller beat 'em up?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
oh, it's got roller coaster.
Oh, there's
Tango?
Goldar. Nice. Okay, I am very much
Oh, I'm
interested.
all in.
Oh, it's got all the classic monsters from the shows. Dude.
Thought you weren't into anime.
Everyone, let's go!
Yeah.
But I do love me a good side-scroller beat 'em up.
Kind of hoping there would be a Green Ranger in there, but oh well.
Maybe that'll be DLC.
Maybe.
Yeah.
For an extra $5, you can have that Green Ranger.
Buy the upgraded battle pass and you can upgrade to the White Ranger.
Yes.
See, I know how marketing works.
Exactly. A girl and her deer?
That's a lot of bacon.
Yeah. And now the deer is
Vibes
going
of-
horns.
Dear and boy.
Dear boy.
Boy, oh, okay. See, I thought that was a girl.
Yeah. Don't assume.
Which
gender.
oddly
I
enough, on
assume
that
gender.
title, you were damn close.
Dear and Boy, which comes from first
I assume gender, so I'm canceled now.
In Paris, who started that project alone
And then there were
in
3.
2020. Team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government and
That
games
looked
like
a lot
that,
like
Why We Need
the,
Show, giving first-time
game
developers a
earlier.
chance to show you
The
what they're
White
working
Fox.
on. All right, next,
Yeah.
after a long wait, Kingdom Come
Like I said, that art
Deliverance 2
style's starting to-
is
it's
arriving later this
getting
year.
more and more
This is
popular
a
again.
first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These 2 young fellas, I need to find them. One's a
Did any of you
smart
play
ass
the
smith,
original?
No.
and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
Kingdom Come.
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Ow.
Gentlemen,
Well, that's a concussion.
Yep.
Our Father.
It's alright. It's just a little
There are
drain
many
damage.
sinners in this world.
You went back up again?
Excuse me?
We all face
Did you-
judgment,
Did you all see that?
Brain damage.
Oh,
I saw
absolutely.
that.
but lacked the courage to
Listen,
do.
man, in this kind of game, you're gonna take a trip to Pound Town.
I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
This is exactly the trailer that you would put banging in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To the task!
That,
I was kind of half expecting, go away or I shall mock you a second time.
Your mother's a hamster. Your father smells like elderberries. So it could be the elderberry. I don't know.
To the fucking task.
I just have a hard time getting into games with like first-person sword and shield is my issue.
Next,
Well,
we step
get
into
good.
the dark
I know how to
mind of
fix that.
Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san.
I
Back in
can't point at it.
2021, we announced
MetaQuest
his
available now.
Slitterhead
Right there.
Swords. Now
Right now.
we're giving you a
Fine right now. You
Another
can- you can,
25 cents
That's not wrong
from
too.
or
Tokyo-based studio.
another 25 cents for Chewy.
You just want attention, don't you? That's what you're looking for.
Who doesn't want attention?
Just Alone in the Dark.
No, this one might
Train
be.
to Busan, the game.
The what game?
I said this one might be good.
I said Train to Busan, the game. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, before it's because
Call
we
of
were.
Cthulhu?
It's Slitterhead, the original Silent
Yeah.
Hill maker's new game.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Get weird with it.
Why not?
Yeah.
Isn't that what the Las Plagas was in Resident Evil 4?
Some praying mantis. Yep.
Huh.
I mean, I hope there's a demo.
Seems very Souls-like.
It seems very Souls-like, but it seems to have its own kind of game mechanic.
Damn.
Yeah, like.
I'm excited about. Like this looks interesting.
Mm-hmm. That's my guy. Watched this trailer the first time and like, this game looks awesome because it looks different.
Oh, you can be the dog. Nice.
Liver.
That looks twisted.
Sliverhead. Definitely looks interesting. Is that a chicken McNugget?
Bean.
Bean.
No.
This also looks awesome.
This would have my attention if it wasn't cartoony.
Wait.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean.
What the hell game was it that had like the slow down mechanics? Was that Max Payne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Made from the Roblox universe.
Good.
Really?
I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency.
Like, come on.
An international organization powerful enough to shape the world.
Oh my god.
Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
Oh god, it's got executions.
Two thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Game of the year when it comes out.
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
I didn't know any better. I swear to god that Killer Bean's voice actor sounds like Adler.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles, Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this
Yeah,
game.
you know,
All right, to
everyone's
introduce
favorite
their
Matrix
brand
movie he
new
worked
game,
on, right?
Please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emmerich Toa.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game.
Both
Cairn,
really good.
a
Fury
survival
and Haven
climber.
are both very good.
When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2,
The Fury movie's
but
pretty
half
good.
of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer
Everest, the
is not from cutscenes.
Yeah,
It's the actual
simulator.
climbing gameplay.
I knew I'd get it
Forget
eventually.
you forget to put your
Climb
teeth in
and
or
Climb
what?
2 available on the Meta
Devs,
Quest.
But now let's have a look.
And that's 75 cents.
I swear to God, by the time this show is over, Chewy's taking us all out for steak dinners. Oh god, it's Everest climbing with quap mechanics.
I watched them at the Day of the Dev thing that happened after this initially, and this thing looked hard as hell.
Is it like that Baby Walk game?
No, I think the mechanics are more like they're better than those games. They're tighter than those games, but there's also like the need for food, water, all that stuff comes into play as well, like for your stamina. Yeah.
Don't forget, if you're watching, like and subscribe.
Even if you're not watching, like and subscribe.
Yeah, just scream at the mountain.
Too, learning there's a mountain much higher than I just climbed.
There's always a bigger mountain.
Always.
I mean, a cairn is basically just a pile of stones, so I guess a mountain technically is a cairn, isn't it?
I'm not meant to be here. I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running
Sure, look
now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running.
I can stop whenever I want.
This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Oh, good, no voice acting. That told me nothing about the game.
I was gonna say, have you guys ever played the Stanley Parable?
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from
You should check that out too. Don't read anything about it when you go to try it. I may even be free on Steam.
I know about it already.
All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold. A
Maverick,
dimension
points for
that
you.
overlaps our own.
It's an action game, and it has a narrative.
Turn your thoughts inward.
Get your wallet out. It's pre-order in time.
I do. Your progress is impressive.
This has been displayed before.
These are incredible.
I didn't think this one
They
looked
call
that
themselves the
appealing
Sahin.
to me, though.
9 among them were chosen.
And why is that?
From death. The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
I don't know, just something about it, like the combat, the gameplay
Humanity
just
has
seemed a
lived
little
for
off
eons
to
at the
me,
mercy
but-
Oh, I was just trying to get you canceled.
It's time we took control.
I thought you were gonna tell me what you really thought.
Didn't work.
No way it can be you and I left not canceled.
Why are you so
I guess that was canceled
anyhow?
months
Killed
ago.
someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
Okay, that's an interesting dynamic.
This is exactly where
Why don't you just go into all your enemies and punch yourself out?
Oh no, I'd have to see a little bit more, I think. Not
It's on my watch list.
Hey! How about we see the world together?
I finally have something. Something that I want to protect.
Now steal your heart. Adventure starts.
Could never get into that series of games.
I know. You know what? They look really good. When you go to play them, I'm like, oh no.
Why am I doing this for the
This
seventh
is a lot,
time?
yeah.
Oh no.
Robin Hood?
What is this pirate movie? Pirate game.
Oh.
Skull and Bones, Part 2.
Taken form. That'd be a great name for a title of that game. Skull and Bones 2, because we fucked it up the first time.
Like, it'll be like Anthem next, and we'll never see the light of day.
Yeah.
But I see these guys have figured out facial animations.
Feel honored to fight and legend. On guard. Your greatest.
That is the most multi-purpose banner candlestick I've ever seen.
Then he morphed into the Joker.
Dude, I thought it was Hexadestinus.
Kind of looks a little more like Kefka.
Got your face.
Got your nose.
Got your face. Yeah.
Interesting.
There is but one certainty in the cosmos.
That was.
Change.
Demo available now.
And no Tria. You know Tria?
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The First Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook
Beta was
mechanic.
fun
It
with
is
this one.
finally set. Very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Also, you guys like Souls-like? Because that last game, it's Souls-like.
I feel like everyone's chasing the popularity of Elden Ring.
I'd agree.
Souls-like for.
I mean, everybody chases a popular thing.
Yeah, even like the movies do it too, right? Whatever's popular the summer before is what you're gonna try to get the next summer.
I will be playing the shit out of this one.
I want to like it, but the demo was nothing special.
Well,
it's free, baby. No harm, no
It is
foul.
free, yeah.
Nexon coming through again. Every game free. Just give us money. I also think this trailer is really awesome. I've played it. I think the game's cool. Cinematic trailers aren't always a bad thing.
No, not always.
Which archetype did you play as, Maverick?
Honestly, can't remember offhand.
What
I
about
think
you,
I did.
Mark?
I remember unlocking Bunny. She was a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, that's what I remember too.
I
don't
did
remember.
Lepic, just the soldier. It was really
I
crowd
remember.
control, tank, and just standard soldier.
Ew.
You?
Oh, and it's for
That
previous
looks
gen too.
Awesome. The First
Yeah.
Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm and a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
Among Us too.
That's the plan.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know.
right?
Can we announce something totally fake?
Oh,
Do you
like-
think
This
they'll
is
let
where
us do
Mab needs
that?
to shirt. In
Among
my
Us 2,
defense, I was
Among Us 3.
unsupervised.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among You days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Great times. Great times.
Oh, good for them.
Hi, I'm Ian from Shapeshot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and
Battle
this
Chef
is our
Brigade
card
so
battle
awesome.
RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio Any%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, or boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas.
Customize your starfighter? I'm already interested.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Among Us too.
I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
My God, you need more personality.
I know. I said,
He needs
it's like,
some
dude,
caffeine
you're the
for
creative
sure.
director of this game.
Thanks,
Like,
Victoria
sell
and
this
Forrest.
game to us.
Those
Fucking
all look fantastic,
smile,
and I
man.
cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing
I've
coming
eaten
out of
moldy
Inner
turnips
Sloth.
with more
Did you know
personality.
that there's going to be an Among Us TV show? Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
I'm sorry, what?
There's an
Yeah.
Among Us TV show.
It's got a pretty big voice cast too.
Yeah.
Does it have Troy Baker?
No,
Not big enough then.
they went the route of like real celebrities, not video game voice actors.
Lots of voices.
Yeah, you get none of them in here. Just a flash of who is in it.
No, he's kind of sus. He vented.
Patton Oswalt.
Oswald?
Nice.
Deborah Wilson.
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood.
Ashley
Okay.
Johnson.
Up next, we have
But no
Sonic
Sydney
and
Sweeney.
Lamar,
Shadow
Wayne Knight.
Generations. A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay.
From Shadow's 2D history. What 2D history did Shadow have?
Release date announcement.
Spoiler alert, biting my tongue during the trailer. It's actually a good trailer. The game looked good. It kills me to say that. Because Sonic sucks.
I am excited for this one.
Three hedgehogs?
3 hedgehogs and a microphone.
The hell is that? Like a Mecha Sonic?
Robot Sonic, I think.
Okay, now it's starting to look good. Or if they just try to,
It looked like it.
sink his out.
Where's Shadow's gun?
Yeah, that's what I want to play with. Pre-order now.
The Year of Shadow, right?
Ugh.
Movie coming in December too.
God.
Stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is
Wait, a
one
Shadow in the new
small
movie?
decision that unleashed a chain
Oh,
of
here we
events
go.
which set the
Agent,
stage
get hyped.
for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future.
What a twist!
Until it created me. But I see a narrow way. A path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen.
Sonic and Shadows, not a full price game.
No, Muad'Dib.
$66.99.
No, Lisan al-Gaib. No, Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
Yeah.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom O&L in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
Another anime. Helldivers, the anime.
I mean, I'd watch it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You ever watch that Cyberpunk?
Edge Runner? Yeah, it was great.
Good?
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces
You're really trying to be Blizzard, aren't you?
Army versus
Someone has to make StarCraft again. Damn it, it's us.
Yeah. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in
The one
two
I would
major
play
ways.
is the
First,
Warhammer one.
we want to amplify both the in
Tactics.
and out of game strategizing through
Yeah.
unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play in RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts.
No,
of
come
playing
on,
an
man.
RTS
You gotta
game.
have that APM.
So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming
Koreans
up
are
very
punching
soon,
air right now.
then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com.
And he's been canceled for the second time today.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right. Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that Shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's
Anyone
most
play
deadly
that?
game show.
Yep.
Now,
No.
after dozens of
Nope.
updates and 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting
Everybody
next
kinda
week
gotten
on
away from
June
first-person
13th.
shooters lately.
Sharpen your katanas,
Likewise.
and welcome to Season 3 of the Finals.
If it was really the finals, it should have been done in season 1.
Right? Where are we?
One of those things does not belong there.
Yeah. He's looking at his knife like. At that stage, he's just accepted it. It's just
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I'm in. It's basically Call of Duty Overwatch, is what it is.
Yeah. Call of Duty Hero Shooter.
Its movement and destruction is really good. Like, it's really fun to play and
The
blow stuff
Finals
up in that
Kyoto.
game.
Have you played
All
as the
right.
chef?
Please welcome
No,
multiple
I
Game
haven't
Awards
played as
winner
the
and a
chef.
dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Here you go, monster.
Please, buy Alan Wake 2, everyone. Please, please make sure that another Alan Wake can happen.
I think that's enough. Thank you.
Don't need to play the first
Hi.
one.
You see,
Control.
this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical
pre-order in.
collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow.
Don't worry,
Next,
Sam. I bought the
we
game
promise
digitally
you
when you actually
some
put it out the first
expansion
time.
content for Alan Wake 2, right?
But now you get to buy it again.
I'm
You
thrilled
bought
to
it?
introduce you all to
Yeah, I own Alan Wake 2.
Night's
You can only get it
Prince.
digitally.
I thought it was on Game
It
Pass.
contains 3 episodes.
Oh, if it was,
with 3
I'd say you better be playing it.
familiar, fan-favorite playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was
There's
a
your
chance for
DLC
us
though,
to
monster.
really go out there
That logo looks familiar.
as if we already didn't.
They just ripped off Twilight Zone.
Night's
Yeah, I was just gonna go
Prince
into the
will
run
be
zone. Hey, come on.
Yeah.
in less than
Picture a
24
video.
hours.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
I will.
That a new town.
It's the TV show within Alan Wake, so it's like it is their Twilight Zone.
Number of
Yeah.
parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there. And yet, always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save
It almost
me.
looks like what they did with,
We'll come back for you. My love.
what was that, Grand Theft Auto? Vice City.
Cut.
Sean. I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
I was the only one who could
What?
save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Something was different.
This goes back, baby.
Okay, I gotta get my butt in here and play these games.
Wait, is that's a real shotgun? Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Alright. That just went up on my backlog list.
It's so good.
They've come to these mythical shores.
New pirate game?
No, this looks like New World.
Like Amazon?
Yeah, I think it's... Yeah. I think it is.
Ah.
Probably another, like, major, like, expansion.
You streamed that, right?
I did when it first came out, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been on it for a long, long time, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is New World.
Where heroes are forged and demons are born. This is eternal.
Yeah.
Play it on your consoles now.
I played it on PC.
That's right, New World.
Sounds about right.
New World Eternum will
Sounds like
launch
where
on
that game would be
PS5, Xbox
best
Series
served.
X and S and PC on October 15th, and now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use
No money for
crossplay as
Ryder.
well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai
I mean, New
Star
World wasn't
Rail
so
of
bad because it
Stellar
also wasn't
Jade
a
from
subscription-based
TikTok
game either.
Awards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program.
Everybody get your phones out.
Yeah.
More.
You want to talk about printing money?
Expedition featuring a beloved
Hoyoverse.
character
Oof.
who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream.
Yeah,
This one's free to play too, I think, isn't it?
Oh yeah, all the Hoyo
Honkai
stuff
Star
is.
Rail? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or yeah, all the yeah, you're right.
Genshin, that, whatever the third game is.
Just mobile?
Yeah. And I think this PlayStation gets these Hoyoverse games. Like I think Genshin's on PlayStation, PC as well.
Yeah.
In the future that you don't want to face will never come.
I have to admit though, these tunes are a bit of a bop.
Oh yeah,
a little bit.
Why do people choose to slumber?
Exhaustion.
Because
That's a good reason.
we will wake from our dreams. War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
Oh, first person sword and board, which means Maverick automatically hates it.
Sword and board? I've never heard that before.
You've never heard the term sword and board?
Putting that in the bag. That's great.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
I've never
like,
heard that. I've never heard that either.
That's like 2nd edition D&D old, man. Come on.
Yeah, well, you are the oldest one here. So.
No, I'm the
Yeah,
oldest
yeah,
one here.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob's got, what, 2 years on me?
Yep.
Act your age.
No, I'd rather act my shoe size.
That's fine.
I was waiting for him to say that.
look at this. VR.
Like, I really want to like games like this. I do. I just.
Oh, it's like a multiplayer.
You're allowed to like what you like.
Hate what you hate.
Oh, you can be a bear? Yes.
Relax, it's not Baldur's Gate.
Hey, Chewie, you know, if I get to play the bear, you know what I'd name him? Ring.
Ring Bear?
Yeah.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon
I'd name mine
PvE adventure.
Huckleberry?
Dark and Darker
Huckleberry.
is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining
Or
us. today
don't.
in
I don't
person. If
care.
you
I get
can
paid
do
all the
that,
same.
for that. Ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket
Are they even
And you notice they are not there. We have no idea where they are.
Now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's
VIP means
upcoming
we didn't sell the seats in front of you.
Path of the Goddess.
They're currently being detained by security.
Please don't rush the stage.
Again. Oh, your stance is awful, my friend.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this one out too.
It has the lightest RTS elements. You have control of troops, but it's still a third-person action game.
And there's giant bugs.
And remember, Game Pass day one.
It's on Game Pass. I'll probably give it a go.
Yep. July 19th. Go ahead and install that bad boy. Hyper light.
Like, oh, I'd say that text looked like it was from Risk of Rain, or is that like the same publisher maybe?
I think they are.
I think this is a co-op roguelike.
Well, we've seen one of those already.
I mean, roguelike's another one of those genres that's getting like insanely popular.
Right.
But at the same time, I mean, at the same time though, with roguelikes, you can throw anything at it for genres. You can put MMOs, shooters, space flight. Doesn't matter what you put into it.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi, don't you know?
Party animals.
Yeah.
Well, you's a naughty little corgi, don't you know?
This reminds me of, what's the one where you play the beam?
Well, you's a happy little corgi, don't you know?
Which one?
Where you play the beam? No, it's like 30 people.
Oh, Fall Guys.
Fall Guys, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This looks like a...
The movement almost looked like Human Fall Flat.
I was thinking more like Gang Beasts.
This is the Gang Beasts developer.
Get on your horse, buddy.
This game is stupid fun. It's on Game Pass if you want to try it out.
I know you're begging for attention because mom's not home.
We know you may
Kind of like
stories about the
showcase
fine
for
people
me.
here at MCorp. So we wanted to take this
Like
time
it's a weird way to sell EA's
any
Skate,
of these completely
but this is
unfounded
marketing
rumors
for
and
the new
allegations
Skate game
and
from
reassure
EA.
you that things here at MCorp and the city of San
While ripping
Amsterdam
into developers
have never
at the same
been
time.
better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that
It's like a
rules?
terrible knockoff of The
I can't
Office.
stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks. because of what you're saying about what M-Corp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone in M-Corp is
Why do I feel like that character would have been better represented by Michael
Right?
Rappaport?
This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home.
Isn't that the guy who's? Are you sure about that?
Yeah. You sure about that?
Yeah.
I didn't do fucking shit.
Yeah, that's the guy I was thinking he
You
was.
should leave now. Yeah.
Nobody panic.
My boy Tim Robinson, very funny man.
Okay.
All
What
right,
did that advertise?
welcome back to Summer Game Fest. And
They're
now
like,
let's
go to the
head
website
skateboarding-
to
the
find out.
skateboarding game they're
Amsterdam
gonna
for a new look
show you
at
now.
Skate from EA.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Ooh.
Another one Monster's gonna be excited for.
You play a lot of Tony Hawk, Monster.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. That is one game I would say, competitively good at.
He's told me how he's broken controllers.
I believe it.
Not throwing them,
Very
just
exciting
button
that people
softness
will
from
finally be able to play Skate on console
too much
in
of
the
it.
near future.
Yeah.
Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Power World. I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Didn't they announce this already on the last showcase?
They did raids earlier in the year, but this seems like it's got real meat to this update. Yeah, Bandit, I see you. Jam's a jam.
Anyone play this?
I tried. It's that crafting loop is what kills it. Like the Mon stuff I'm really into, but that crafting loop holds me back every time.
There's another oil spill.
Good for them. Need that
Good
boost
for
in
them.
player count again.
Yep.
That was
gravy
high on the
train
Steam
still got
charts,
gravy
so
in it.
Congrats to
Yeah.
Power World on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and another
Hooray.
from the
Another
Valorant
game I
team.
haven't played.
Actually, that's a game
Thanks, Jeff.
I'm actually
Hey,
physically
everyone.
unable to play on
Since
this rig.
2020, we have been fortunate to serve
Really?
players in their
The anti-cheat
pursuit of what we
hates
call the
my
Valorant
RGB
moment.
controller.
The big plays and
Oh, wow.
clutches you make while
Just
all
wait,
eyes
you'll
are
be
on
able to
you.
jump into it now.
Millions of players
don't.
all over the world have earned their own Valorant
It's
moments.
Counter Strike with
bad.
powers, and people don't even
Today,
use the powers
the
anymore
stage is set
competitively.
to
It's
welcome
weird.
A whole new group
Yeah.
of players. Let's take a look.
I wish they showed their fighting game.
Target down.
Or just a new season of Arcane. That would have been cool too.
I mean, the one thing that this game is good for is giving me rage montages from Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, the doc does get pretty frustrated playing this.
I mean, that last clip, that guy headlocked both of them. He's using cheats. See? Cheats. Wall hacks right there.
Cheat. Feature. Oh, bad.
Yeah. That one was fun. That's just a really, really good gaming chair.
Oh, I gotta be like Chewy. You want a good gaming chair?
Right? Lock what you can.
Actually, I just saw ads. Secret Lab just came out with a new Final Fantasy XIV line of chairs.
Nice.
Of course they did.
And I want one now.
I want a skin for mine.
Puts the lotion on its skin.
Not that
Come
kind
in
of
a console. There you go. You can play it on PS5.
But why would you?
That
Right?
was Valorant's core
No one
tactical
cares.
gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller.
So for all
Valorant
12
is
of you
coming
who are wanting to
PlayStation
play
5
that,
and Xbox
here it
Series
is.
X and S this
get
year.
quickly rolled by
Our limited
everyone
beta
playing on
starts
a
June
PC.
14th.
I
You
think
can
it's
sign
gonna
up
do a lot
right
better
now
than what we
at
think, though.
beta.playvalorant.com.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the
We're
people
so
that play
excited
Valorant on
for your
console, the
input.
first
So
thing they're
make
doing
sure
is turning
that Valorant
crossplay
plays
off.
great on console.
Only
Yeah.
until
Hope to see you soon
Concord
for limited
releases.
beta.
Then that game's
But
gonna
before we
see.
go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the story
Is the money
right
it
along
makes.
with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing.
We're
journey,
Riot
bringing
Games,
Valorant
you
to
know,
players
the
all
League of
around the
Legends
world, most
people.
recently to
We
China,
love
where I'm
money.
currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community
Where are we?
celebrations. Seeing the community evolve
We lost your
as
video
new
there,
players
Chewy.
bring their
Where are you?
passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest
gone.
joy of the ride so far. And now we are
can
ready
fix
and
that.
so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
There you are.
There you are. Now I gotta
Probably
fix Chewy's camera because now he's
Split
back.
me, didn't it?
There we go.
This is my favorite thing about Valorant is this song.
Are you sure it's not the gameplay?
I mean, if Riot Games has anything to do with it, I mean, take a look at their League of Legends music that they put out for all the different championship series every year.
Yes.
Bangers.
Yeah. You got that kind of bankroll? You're only putting out bangers.
Exactly.
I'll give it. Their fans are just so dedicated to the games they make. It feels like that way Blizzard was before, like, all the Blizzard fans just got really, really salty really fast. It's in my
Exciting
World
to
of
have Riot on
Warcraft.
console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash.
Hey,
deals with
hey.
Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash
Off what you
order.
can.
Now here at
Never
the
forget
audience, we've
last
got
year.
a guy who is normally
Yeah.
co-streaming
I
our
have Dash
shows,
Pass.
Young Yan.
Speaking
who
of
is
Final
an amazing
Fantasy,
voice
DoorDash.
actor Who's been in countless games.
I got my
such as,
Dash Pass for
Dragon
free
and
with
God of
Twitch
War
Prime.
Ragnarok. Well, next
Still
week,
can't get Taco
Young is
Bell
gonna
here
be
with-
voicing a character
No.
in the movie Inside Out.
You can't
2,
get
where he
Taco Bell
plays
here.
a fictional video
You can, man.
You gotta
You go
wait.
I thought it
at
opened.
2:30 in the morning. That's when I did it. 10:30, right when they opened.
Didn't you guys' Taco Bell already open though?
Yeah, dude, it's lined up out the door, and the drive-thru is like pouring onto the street every time you try to go.
He's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness
Yeah.
haunts my past.
This is in the movie.
I'm pumped for Inside Out too.
Same. I love the original.
Yeah.
Don't you dare say that. You do not deserve to be thrown away.
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move? I'm coming for you, Riley!
Oh, yeah? What's this?
They're clearly playing Sega.
No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the U.S., Samsung, just released new 2024 monitors for gaming, work,
If
and
you like
entertainment.
Samsung,
Scan
like
the
and
QR code
subscribe.
now to get up to $300 Samsung credit when you purchase through June
Even if you
17th, plus a chance to win $5,000
Like and subscribe
Samsung
anyway.
credit for U.S. residents.
Summer Game Fest 2024!
Ken Young.
Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things, and Chicken has a big role. That's all that matters. And here is our big ad. Squad up. Oh, I mean, cock-a-doodle-doo!
Oh my god.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on,
get off. Will Arnett.
Butt naked from the waist
Yeah.
down. So
And
Chris Hemsworth.
Get out of the bed.
Was that Chris Hemsworth? Nice.
Yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because
Your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's
that
one of the most
is
equitable people I've ever met.
so great emotionally.
Also, I pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer.
You want him
Okay,
to.
I'm just a lumberjack.
I think you're qualified to be an accountant, so. Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations. What's the parking like?
There's more where that came from.
guys, maybe everything isn't a.
Wait,
squad.
isn't he a rooster? Or no, he's a chicken.
Yeah, just relax your bowels, your mind.
Different story. This time I'm mistaken. Foreheading you a heart worth breaking. I've been wrong. I've been down. Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squat?
Pathetic.
Imposter. Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
I'm all for Dolph Lundgren getting paid. As long as my guy got a little bit of money.
I'm here to appeal to the younger
Appeal
audience.
to the younger audience.
Trees, would you? I'd be delighted.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you. Goodbye.
Here. It came from inside me.
We ain't never leaving you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You want me to shut the door
Oh my god.
What?
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto. Ryozo-san.
はい、サンキュージェン。今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
We saw this in the last showcase.
And you'll probably see more.
Probably.
Goddamn sandworms, man.
You can't do this alone. We need to shake them off. Follow me. Jump. Here it comes.
There's too many of them.
Watch out for that glove. I will draw its iron. Cover me.
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready. If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them.
Had to open your mouth, didn't you?
Yep, exactly.
As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Looks pretty. I'll give it that.
And they always look awesome, but they're just not that fun to play.
Yeah.
They're fun to play once. Maybe the second time. Once you finally complete your set after beating it for the 17th time.
Man, the dedication this fan base has. Good for them.
Thank you, Ryozo-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August.
And every show up
During last
until the
year's
release of
PlayStation
this
Showcase,
game.
the game Phantom Blade
Exactly.
Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
This one I'm excited for too.
And you're going to find it similar to a lot of other games on the market.
Yeah.
These guys
Every
like
thumbs up.
Sekiro. They really liked that game.
How many days do I have left? 42 or 41. The face of this is here!
up there. Turn back before it's too late.
Where they ever like Sekiro? Holy crap!
Yeah.
Even the boss name in the health bar was the same text.
Oh man.
Commander Cleave.
Oh, quick time event.
Yeah.
I miss a good quick time event. Granted, I'm still playing through the quarry, and it's all basically quick time events.
6-axis?
No 6-axis in the quarry.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
That goes
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now, keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
So we will end it there.
Yeah, keep that screen up just so I don't have to change transitions.
Video games.
There you go. Video games.
Yeah.
Games.
So,
Ladies and
gentlemen, what did you all think?
Honestly, I wasn't really blown away by this.
No, me
It
neither.
was there's some good stuff in there for sure, but yeah, there's
There was
nothing
some stuff I was
really-
definitely hyped over, but
Yeah, there's really nothing that, like, going back to our previous conversations from like the previous podcast where we say, we're waiting for something to, be in the running for Game of the Year. Nothing in this jumped out at me as possible Game of the Year material.
No, same.
I mean,
Never thought you-
the whole thing for me was kind of meh. And honestly, I mean, I'm happy that there's a lot more indie games that are getting the light of day. But I don't know. There's a couple games that I'm excited for. I'm interested in Lego Horizon. We'll see how that goes. The co-op aspect would be fun, I think. Space Marine 2, I've got that one pre-ordered. The more I see of it, the more excited I get. Black Myth Wukong looks interesting. I'm still watching that one. That one might be a lot of fun. Phantom Blade Zero is definitely on my watch list as well. The one that kind of is going to be interesting to watch is that Tears of Metal.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one, I'm interested in to see what that one's going to be like. I know Monster's going to be excited for Metaphor, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been excited for a while. And it's nice that Jeff Keighley got ahead of all of this by saying, like, temper your expectations for this show. This is not going to act like Christmas and give you all of the wishes you have. Like the games you want to see, right? I think after Sony this week, this kind of shows that, yeah, Summer Games Fest isn't E3. This has not replaced what E3 was.
Yeah.
E3 came out and that's where companies had to go, we'll promise everything even if it doesn't pan out. Like, we'll have big flashy trailers for games that won't be anything like what you just saw. Summer's Games Fest is just saying, like, yeah, games are real. They're working hard on them. Obviously, I mean, Sony should show Horizon Lego. I don't see why you're doing a Horizon Lego. I don't know the push on this character. Especially, like, is that going to move the needle on Switch? Or is it just
Probably
the idea
not.
that it's a Lego game that it's going to help?
I mean, it's been a while since they've had one out.
Yeah, but like, I get it. You want to have more characters to recognize your brand, but just use Astrobot going forward. You're gonna be just fine using Astrobot as your mascot. It's way better than Sad Dads. Like, just lean into that a little bit more. But yeah, that was fine. I'm not a Civilization guy, but I know there's a lot of people on the internet who's excited for new Civilization.
Yeah, it's been a long
I guess
time
that's a
since I've
big
played
announcement.
Civ title too.
Yeah.
So we've all forgotten that Star Wars Outlaws was also shown in the show. That's
Oh,
the game
no.
of the year.
No, we haven't forgotten.
We're not gonna forget. We're just gonna see it Monday. They just remind me
Yeah.
constantly to just
Yeah.
watch another show to see more Star Wars.
Yeah, they're gonna tease us all the way up to release day.
I hope for the best for Star Wars Outlaws. I really do.
I'll take a tease up to release day over what Hellblade 2 did.
Yeah, I mean,
Show it all to you and then just drop it because they've shown it all to you.
It's in a weird spot. Like, I mean, it sucks too because Hellblade is just so impressive. But that leads into Sunday, right? Like, I think Microsoft or Xbox brand has to throw everything at the player at this point.
Oh,
They're
definitely.
showing 30 games in 2 hours. And a lot of those we haven't heard of, they're saying.
I don't know. I as I said earlier, before we started broadcasting here, I think Xbox is going to be the one to watch this year. I mean, state
Well,
of play.
they're like the second last one to watch. Their timing is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, you guys go first.
And Sony has said there's nothing coming out till.
Yeah, they've been saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sony's was disappointing. This was just as received. For me, I'm a fanboy of Alan Wake, so I'm getting more Alan Wake. It doesn't justify 2 hours of what I just saw here, though.
No, I can see that.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that I think there's gonna be a lot more shown at Xbox. We'll see what happens with Gamescom. Maybe we'll get more announcements and it'll be better in August.
When's the Ubisoft one again?
That one is
Monday.
Tuesday. Is it Monday?
Monday.
I think it's Monday.
Monday?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they told me because I got to see Star Wars again, but I got to do it on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not media, so I'm not getting to play it behind closed doors or anything. I mean,
What is
Power
the
Rangers.
order? What is the order? Today was this. Tomorrow is.
Tomorrow is the Future of Gaming showcase, I think.
Then Xbox on Sunday.
Xbox is on Sunday. Yeah. And then Ubisoft on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Nintendo's will be a little later on this month, supposedly.
I don't think that they've made the announcement yet.
No. I think the only thing they've ever said was coming in June or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to be confirmed. I mean, now Dragon Age is doing its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do that on the 11th. So good for them.
Yeah, June 8th, Future of Play Direct with Wholesome Direct, Latin American Game Showcase.
Yeah.
And then this is the women-led games for Summer Game Fest. Future Game Show, Summer Showcase. And then, June 9th, Xbox. Oh, and the new Black Ops 6 Direct as well.
Yeah.
Can't forget that Microsoft is now just Activision.
Yep.
I do say, if you guys have the time, or anyone watching as well, watch Day of the Devs. You get a little deeper look into some cooler indies coming up and actually some time on it. And then Devolver Direct, you watch because they're funny. They go out of their way to spoof E3 and make jokes. It maybe be 20 minutes of your time and they'll show 6 games in the process. But they're ridiculous. They're absolutely ridiculous.
Devolver has had some interesting showcases in the past.
They're so funny. Like, I like that they don't take themselves serious in a time where video games are trying to take themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
Especially with all the layoffs that happen.
Mm-hmm.
I love saying that too. And I mean, like, I'm all for the indie and like the Among Us people coming out. They're like, we did this thing. I'm like, so you started Kickstarter? Like, you just gave it a cooler name, or like you're a hero all of a sudden.
But
Like,
it's a Kickstarter specifically for devs.
yeah, I mean, and then you see all these people who are just like, one person is making this game. One person is making Killer Bean. And you go, yeah. Did he get help from this fund? No, he's just doing it.
After
Like,
stealing
time
some
is
assets
very
from Max
spent.
Payne, apparently.
Well,
But I mean, I don't know. Custom Starfighters, I'm in. Side-scrolling beat 'em up Power Rangers, I am so in.
Yeah, same.
What
Yeah,
are
with
you
Doc.
guys? Does anybody have any predictions for Sunday though for games that we're going to see?
Black Ops 6. That's my prediction.
Just lock it in, baby. Just lock it in.
I think
It's like I was.
Sorry, go ahead there, Rob.
It's like I was saying before in chat. It's I don't go into these with any expectations. So, but anyway, you were saying that.
You're probably
we
the one
know
with the
we're
least amount
getting-
of dogs in this fight.
Yeah, exactly.
We know we're going to be getting an announcement for Doom.
Yeah,
And
heard
we
that.
know that we're going to be, of course, getting the info on Black Ops. Indiana Jones, I think we're going to be getting a release date.
They
as
have no
well
option.
on Sunday.
That game's got to ship this year.
Yeah.
Was it the Xbox showcase that 2K was going to make their big announcement for?
Everyone was saying here, and 2K's big announcement was apparently Civ 7 because it's 2K property.
Was that?
Firaxis is under
Oh,
them.
shit,
Yeah.
really? Damn it.
I mean, am I counting out that Microsoft has third parties involved in their show? No, they definitely have to. They have to show people like we still have third party support and they like working with us. I'd like to see Borderlands as well. I think it'd be really cool. I thought we were going to see it here.
I was hoping to see more on Marvel's 1943 Rise of Hydra.
Yeah, you ain't
and the
seeing that
Iron
anytime
Man
soon.
game. Yeah. We know that they're in development at least, but I don't
Yeah,
know,
like-
maybe GameCon.
Potential. I'm not expecting opening night to be huge. EA, their presence here with Skate, that's great for me. These people are they have Black Panther and Iron Man in the works. Where are those games?
Well, Marvel 1943, they did release a story trailer 2 months ago?
think so.
That I'm seeing, so
All they did was show you that cinematic from that stuff.
Yeah.
And 1943 isn't the EA one. That's a whole new studio, right? That's on EA published. That's the brilliant mind from my favorite Uncharted 2. Went to start that studio. But yeah, for Xbox though, we want Killer Instinct. Bring it back.
That'd be a good one.
Wow.
Yeah, they did it with Xbox One, and they had great fan base. That thing's got to be on PlayStation though too, just because fighting game community seems like they're heavily on PlayStation. So make sure that's available on there. Gear 6 seems like it's a lock.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying that Gear 6 is going to show up. The 1 to 3 remaster has been thrown around this week too. Original Halo getting remade again.
And ported to PS5.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to get ported to PS5. Is that
What-
actually being discussed?
What
Yeah.
there's nothing.
I mean, I'll put it this way: everything Xbox brand does now will go to PlayStation behind it. Like it sucked the way it came out earlier, and they had to do like a podcast to explain to you their process of like every game's game by game basis. Doom, the Dark Age or whatever that's going to get announced is going to be on PlayStation 5.
That's smart though. The other two were on PlayStation though as well. I do think that they need to have some kind of exclusive. I think they should stick with Gears and Halo.
But they haven't had an
remaining
exclusive
on Xbox.
in years. Like all their stuff goes to PC.
Yeah, they've made it very clear we're going to be on both of those day and date. And if you're remaking the first Halo, why not introduce it to PlayStation fans at that point? Like
That's fair.
Everyone who has an Xbox has Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, anyone who's played Halo has played it. If you're gonna remaster it, bring it out for the people that haven't.
A new audience, right? Like it doesn't hurt them. Like I mean, what they're going to try to do, it's going to be weird. Do we hear about the handheld? Are their approach going to be we're going to show you our Pro console? Because it sounds like they are. Sounds
Maybe
like
they'll
hardware's a
also
part of their
finally
show.
show like the digital Series X. That's
Well, that's
already
their
been
that's the
leaked.
Pro, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's their PS5 Pro.
Yeah.
And if their gap is like we're gonna have it for holiday this year, I think the handheld is interesting. I think it's a weird play. I really do.
Well, I mean,
Like,
more
you
and more
could
games are
partner.
starting to become more mobile now too.
Yeah, it's
Well, I
true.
mean, handheld devices are getting awesome, right?
Well,
like
and that's just it. I think I touched on that point on the last podcast or the one before, where as technology begins to progress and your actual footprint of your chipsets are starting to get smaller and smaller, you're going to be able to fit them in devices that fit in the palm of your hand.
Like cell phones, like you keep bringing up.
Yeah, but like Steam Deck is awesome.
Mhm.
They're just, and they're only better. Like that Lenovo one, I think looks really cool. Pay them. Pay
Mr.
the man.
Shill over here.
Pay 'em.
I think we're
You're up
upgrading
to
that
what,
dinner to
$1.50?
we're upgrading that dinner to a tomahawk here in a bit.
That's good eating.
I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, I'm excited.
There's a couple things I'm surprised that I didn't see. I didn't see anything for Elder Scrolls, which I mean, like we've been waiting on news for that for who knows how long.
But
Don't
we
they have
also-
something coming out before Elder Scrolls though?
I think
You
they
all-
shot themselves in the foot for saying you were doing a new Elder Scrolls when you did.
Yeah.
I
Yes, we know
also-
you're going to do one. Don't ever show people that sizzle to be like, we're doing it.
It's-
Because now
it's
we're going to demand it's
also-
done now.
It's also a developer that's owned by Xbox. We could potentially see it Sunday.
Elder Scrolls, I will lock it in, will not be at Xbox's Direct.
Yeah, I'll lock that.
I'm
in
kind of.
too,
I
'cause-
wouldn't expect it to be.
I
Maybe
think
it'll
Fallout,
be at Gamescom.
Fallout Remake is probably the juice they're going to have there. Like, clearly they've been doing it.
Yeah.
Or someone's been
Remake?
doing it. Fallout
What
3
remake?
Remake sounds like the one they're doing.
I've been hearing
Um,
rumors that they're going to start with the Perfect Dark remake, right at the top.
Please be good. Just
yeah.
please be good.
Yeah.
I have a love for I even like Perfect Dark Zero on the Xbox 360. Perfect Dark is better than GoldenEye. It's just truth. It's the same game but better. Like they made the tweaks they needed to make it better.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel as dated as GoldenEye.
Yeah, oof. It's tough out there. But yeah, you hear the development woes with Perfect Dark as well. Like, hey, things weren't on track here. Wasn't
But this
going
is
well.
if that's incorrect, this is the opportunity for them to say, "Hey, it's not as bad as what you think. Here's a cinematic trailer."
But that's what I'm saying too. Then you just hold the cards to say like it is that bad, but we can cut you a cinematic trailer to hide how bad it is.
Yeah.
We can
and ship
fake
you a
it for
game.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I mean, I think the instance of Hellblade here as well. Like I think Hellblade was honest, and people just didn't listen to the developers of Hellblade 2. They're just like, it is a short video game. It is this video game. And I was like, I don't know. I think it looks
didn't
better than
mind
what
it.
you're saying.
I
Hellblade
thought it
2.
was- I thought it was a decent game. I don't see like the puzzles were repetitive in that one, but it was short enough to keep
The game
your
is 5
interest.
hours long.
Yeah.
Like I don't think anything in that game overstays its welcome, as the game is 5 hours long.
Yeah, it's just there's so many people that went shocked Pikachu face over.
Yeah, when they announced it at the Xbox X Series X reveal,
Yeah.
people ran with it. Oh, it's going to be a first-party 20-hour game. I did.
And it's crazy because
Right?
they kind of themselves did that in the marketing.
Yeah.
To be like, we're using Hellblade 2 as one of these games you want to buy an Xbox for. And it turns out like you play it on a PC. If you really want to play it, you can go out. There's options for you to play it. I bet
Surprised
like
there's
Ninja
nothing from
Theory is
Square
not going
Enix
away.
either.
Nah, they didn't
Yeah.
want to show up.
Apparently.
They've had
yeah.
talk this like Final Fantasy 9 remake obviously.
Right, that's what I was
Sounds
gonna-
like
that and
Tactics
Dragon
is also. Yeah, that Dragon Quest like 3 like
1, 2,
2.5.
and 3.
Well, they just put the video up for 3. Like they properly announced that they're doing that third game as a
Right,
remake.
but I think
Yeah.
they're bundling all 3 though in one. From what I understood.
Yeah, from what I got, it was just like, here's 3. The third game.
I think that Square might come up with their own showcase or something.
That'd be
in the
cool.
next little while, just to be like, because I mean, Trials is was it Trials or Visions? Visions is coming out soon, right?
Yeah.
Then
I
something.
can get behind that. Like, there's no E3, so everyone's just gonna do their own.
Yeah, like
Showcase.
Ubisoft is doing it. Like, why not?
Or do you
And
see Final Fantasy 16 on the Xbox stage? That port's finally happening.
or they're going to have an announcement to bring Rebirth over to PC. Like, that's going to be coming soon too. It's gotta happen soon too. There's a lot of variables and a lot of things that they could show off and do.
Xbox
Yes,
can show that
or
off?
don't spend the money on marketing when you're already hurting financially, apparently.
I mean, they could be involved in the Xbox showcase and say, "Here's 16 on Xbox."
Phil's
It's fine.
making it clear he wants to prove that they can get Japanese support because they struggle. Having the Yakuza series hit Game Pass was a huge one to show, like, yep, this is happening. We're getting support from Japan. To make out like Final Fantasy 14, I'm sure it's not doing that great on Xbox. I'll be honest to say, like, PC and PlayStation have that player base.
Right.
I don't think it's moved the needle on Xbox. But like Persona being on Game Pass was huge as well. They want big Square games on there. The Final Fantasies have run through Game Pass. Like 7, 8, 9, that stuff has been on there, and then it just gets taken away. It's like, hey, you've had your time to play them. Now they're gone.
Yeah.
So they need support from, like, you have shooters. You are still that Xbox company who puts out gun games. You have the biggest gun game in the world now under your heading.
Yeah.
Game Pass do we move the needle with COD? Is Call of Duty the answer to Game Pass's like stagnant subscription problems?
Not if they're selling it as its own. If you could play it without Game Pass, people will still buy it.
Oh, I mean, you'll have to buy it on PlayStation. If you're playing it on
Right.
PlayStation, you gotta go buy it. But for those now with a PC and or an Xbox in the ecosystem, if you don't regularly subscribe to Game Pass, is this something that's going to lock you in as a full-time subscriber?
No.
I mean, it comes off my credit card. I don't buy month to month. It's taking my money. No different than the PlayStation catalog as well. Straight out of my credit card, it's always running. It'll cancel when I really don't see the need, and that probably won't happen. I think there's great benefits to both. But for those who are humming and hawing, like I hope that works for them. I think that's why you spent the money you did to get Activision, because you wanted people to subscribe to your service, or you wanted just to solely be able to sell games on PlayStation, make even more money, become just a publisher. But if you're showing new hardware and
I think
handheld,
that will be coming eventually, especially with Microsoft.
Yep.
Yeah, if they do a spec for Lenovo or HP, whoever wants to do it, build them a machine, and then they're just a publisher, right?
like you're seeing it with like even that ROG Ally. They're just like, use this for Game Pass. Like we're telling you every device we can be on. That Samsung ad, the gaming hub, they're like, Game Pass is in the Samsung gaming hub.
Yeah.
Like they're jumping ahead, but to put out your own handheld, if that actually is it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. I'd laugh too. Like the Portal's fine. It's a device that you can have in your house for your PlayStation to move to other rooms. Sure. If they made another like PSP or a Vita, I would laugh at Sony's face. Like, how have you not learned you're not going to be good at this? Nintendo is the only one who has gotten it. They're just like, man, we really sucked at putting in game boxes that plug into your TV only, but we're really good with the Game Boy or the DS. Why don't we just make our home console the one you could take anywhere?
Yeah.
And it can hook up to the TV if you wanted to. Majority of the time I
Good
play my
idea.
Switch, it's in handheld mode. It's very rarely docked to the TV.
Oh, that's a pretty
Smart
good point
idea.
there.
But they kill it. And they're laughing again. Man, if I'm Nintendo, I'm sitting back watching all of this nonsense going like, oh, we're just going to be so rich. Microsoft wants their games on ours. Sony's putting over Lego Horizons over here. We're not giving them anything. We're not going to give them Mario. Hell no.
Hello.
When
We don't
you're
have to do
playing the
that.
same game by a different set of rules, you sit back and laugh.
Yeah, it's like I said too. Like it doesn't sound like they're going to do their Switch announcement until March of next year.
Yeah,
They're
I
milking
agree.
the last little bit out of the Switch as they can.
Yeah.
Which is scary for me being a Switch owner, and games I actually get this year probably won't be plentiful.
You'll
I
get
gotta see
Horizon
them.
Adventures.
That's right. I can play that on my Nintendo Switch. It's so weird because they're so quiet, and they've been so quiet, and everyone's like, Switch 2, and I'm like, sales for the Switch just keep going up.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what,
they
if
do.
anything? Sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say we'll find out more about Nintendo at least at some point in time this month at least. But anyways, what were you gonna say there, Irish?
So what stood out to you, if anything, during Summer Game Fest?
Constantly reminded. Yeah. Everyone take your one takeaway. The one game you would be.
The one that's most memorable for me right now is that Power Rangers game.
Yeah, same.
I want to check out the demo to that Anturia last song.
The guy's gonna be a Souls player in no time.
Yeah. I think the biggest one for me is probably still Space Marine 2. I know we've seen a lot on it. Black Myth Wukong, I think, is up there too. Phantom Blade. I think those three are the ones that stood out for me. And I'm starting to dabble in the Souls genre a little bit. So, I don't know.
Put your big boy pants on now. Let's play Bloodborne. Pull them up. It's time. Let's give you a real taste.
How about
you play
I
that
try
when
Elden
you play
Ring?
anything?
How about I get into Elden Ring?
Man, Elden Ring calls to me, especially since you can play it on the deck.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting for like the bundle.
Yeah, it's smart.
DLC bundle.
Actually, that's another one I'm surprised we didn't see was information on the new DLC.
Why? Yeah. People are buying it.
I know.
People have already bought it. People know it's coming. There's no reason
Look,
for them to show it.
The more viewers you have on this show, the more ads you can sell, the more money they make. That's why you show it.
Ubisoft paid $150,000 to tell me to watch something on Monday.
Yeah.
People are buying Star Wars. It's happening. They're buying it. They're going to see Monster Hunter from now until the end of goddamn time because of these shows.
But you won't be seeing no Good and Evil.
Oh.
Just gotta twist that knife a little more,
Yeah,
man.
Longtime video game lover. Beyond Good and Evil comes out, it's an incredible video game. They're like, we're gonna make a second one, we promise. Then they finally show you a good trailer of it. And they're like, and there's some game here, like, we're making it. And it's been nothing. 4 years of silence. And in those 4 years, you get a goddamn Assassin's Creed. Every year. Find time to put out Just Dance.
And there's not an Assassin's Creed every year.
Is there not been an Assassin's Creed for every year for the last 4 years?
I think there was a break between Valhalla and Mirage, but I don't think it was longer than a year. And there was some DLC content in between. Is what I want to say.
Do we count the DLC as like an Assassin's Creed release in that year?
I mean,
question. I'm not sure.
Technically, Mirage was supposed to be DLC as well, but COD does the same thing.
That's
100%. Madden does the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
and
longest
NHL
gap was
and MLB The Show.
Yeah, from Valhalla to like even Mirage and that stuff. Yeah, 3 years was the longest they went.
And it probably
Which good
killed
for
them to
them.
do that.
Probably.
I got that Just Dance money.
I'm wondering if they're going to say anything about their Assassin's Creed codename Hex as well for next year, because that's the one I'm most excited for. Because it seems like it's gonna. It looks like it's taking place during the Salem witch trials, which is
awesome
very interesting to me.
Yeah, they're gonna sell you that one coming out this year. Probably a nice 20-minute
I
walkthrough
already
of how that game
paid
plays.
for
He's
it.
he's already put the pre-order in for Shadows.
Oh, don't worry, man. You're the Ubisoft king. They put stuff up, and you're like, gotta get Super Edition. Star Wars, bam, got it.
It was gold, and it was because I'm going to play the DLC.
Cool, then just buy the subscription to Ubisoft. I'm gonna play Star Wars, but I'm not gonna spend $160 to do so.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I'm gonna literally give them their $20. They can even lock me in for 3 months. I won't even be offended. They'll find a way to be like, you got to get 3 months, and I'm like, I will, sure, because it's
It
gonna
takes
save
me
me
3
overall.
months to play the game. So.
Yeah, it's right.
And if
It's
I finish the game in a month and a half, I have another month and a half to play other games.
That's
There you
it.
go.
Yeah.
And then it turns out you're just like, oh, now I'm just caught in this loop of another subscription. I just forget about it. It's like my Crunchyroll forever, where I'm just like, oh, I'm still paying for Crunchyroll, and I don't use it whatsoever.
That's
But
why
yeah, all
Steve's
right.
a free plan.
Chewy, what's the takeaway? What's the game you like the best?
I talked already.
Did you? Well, I know you're playing that
A lot.
demo, but
That's the one that caught my
that's
eye.
the one.
That
The
and
trailer.
the toothpick out of
Oh, that's that Black Myth Wukong, yeah.
Yeah.
How, like,
You
how
get
did he
that
not
Wukong money?
scratch his brain?
He
No,
yeah, he
I
might
would
be.
store it in my hair, but in my ear? Like, what if it decides to go poof?
It doesn't go poof until he does something with it.
I guess.
He's going to be playing Souls games in no time there, Monster.
Oh my God,
They interest me. I want to like them, but it's like Monster Hunter.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Souls is that one. When the one you play clicks, and you're just like, I get it now. I see why they're brilliant. And it's now they're just making them easier. Like, I mean, maybe Stellar Blade's the answer. Maybe those games are the answer.
I had that moment with Stellar Blade. Is what happened for me. Like there was one point I think I was talking to you, Monster, where I was like, I get it. I fought this boss 10 times and died, and it kicked my ass. And then
it's nice because like they've made it easy for you, the player, to go through moves and be like, this is visually what I want to upgrade.
yeah,
Dark Souls and even Demon Souls are so cruel, and even what the stats do. It's like, there's no helping you. This is what it says. You don't know it's going to be your roll animation. The frames it actually factors in for you to be able to miss hits from people. It's a stat you actually want, but they don't tell you what it actually does.
yeah.
Like, those games are cryptic, and people love because like the story tells the world. I'm like, to an extent. Like, you don't have to be such a pretentious asshole about it. Like, some of it is just not that good. Like, we get it. Like, the world is telling your story, not like a cutscene. It's okay to have cutscenes in your video game.
Mhm.
I like Hideo Kojima. He puts hour-and-a-half long cutscenes in his video game.
Wow.
They're like a movie. Metal Gear Solid 4's ending cutscene is a movie. And I watched the whole damn thing.
Of course,
yep.
it's one of your favorite games.
Yeah, like that series, right? Or that guy. I know I'm a stand for him. I'll defend Death Stranding. And I know people hate that game. They're like, dude, this is a walking simulator. I know what it is. But it's brilliant. But yeah, going back to games from this show, though, Alan Wake 2, Night Springs, and I get to play it tomorrow. So, like, I actually get that DLC, much like Maverick. I did get the big edition on sale. So
But
it's
you
like
still
buying
got
the
it.
regular price. Yeah, absolutely. Because I knew if there's going to be 2 more episodes of Alan Wake content, I wanted it. Remedy's doing stuff, I want to play it. It's no different than Control when they had their DLCs as well. I needed to
Control
play.
was amazing.
Yeah. And it's nice that, like, I know people who have played Control and now you see, you're like, oh man. Okay, like Jesse's in this DLC. Like, you're playing
Yeah.
as Jesse. You're like, There's direct ties in Alan Wake 2 as well. Their shared universe is cool. I think they're going to do really cool things with their shared universe.
It's starting to pique my interest a little bit more.
You just got to get
I
through
will give
Alan
it
Wake
that.
1, man. And I know. Like, the game's got some jank.
Yeah.
It probably
you
hasn't
can
aged
play
well.
Uncharted 1, you can play on.
Yeah. That's, you know what? Yes. Yep.
All right, guys. I
Any final
will
thoughts?
deal with that, and I will try it.
What did you ask for?
Any final thoughts?
They need to be 2 hours.
I agree with that one.
They
Yeah.
could have cut 3 of those odds out.
Oh, big time.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
But that's $450,000.
That's
right.
That's bank. Summer Game Fest is making bank.
I think
I need
I
you to
think
get rich.
Xbox is going to be the one to watch, and
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
excited
looking
for
forward to
Sunday.
it.
Which,
I'm
by the way,
excited for Sunday.
tune in Sunday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Try to watch
Make
as
sure-
many things as you can. There's
Tune in
more than
Sunday.
just these big ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I'll definitely be talking about I'd like to touch base with you guys. Maybe not next week, but the next time that we do a recording about Ubisoft Forward as well. So I know we're not going to be doing a live react to that, but that's definitely one that I'm going to watch for sure.
Absolutely. And we will be reacting to the Xbox showcase. So we will have all the information for that on the Facebook page and on the Twitter page. But let's wrap it up, gents. Let's put the controllers away, power down the system. And so if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. And I think Ryder put all of our information in the description.
Should be, yeah. I think our links should be there.
If not,
I
we'll get them.
apologize.
If not, we'll get them in. But just quickly
They're
going through
there.
everything. You can follow me on my YouTube channel, Irish Bandit Rob. You can follow Ryder Pride over on Twitch. I'll let him plug that.
Twitch.tv/RyderPride639, usually 3 days a week.
You can go check out Agent Maverick 86 on New Geek Corner over on Facebook. Do you still have your Twitch channel?
I
Or is
do.
it-
Things are kind of on hiatus. There's a couple things going on right now, so I haven't been doing any streaming. I am trying to do I'm trying to work through my backlog right now, so I don't have any reviews or anything like that coming up right now. But I will be. I'll keep everyone posted on my Facebook page when I have something coming up.
Awesome. You can check out Monster Hospital over at you're still doing the In My House podcast?
In My House Pro Wrestling Podcast. Usually up every Wednesday on Spotify.
Awesome. I got to get in touch with you sometime, do an interview or something.
Hey, we love pushing local support for wrestlers. When are you guys gonna do a show in Regina?
No idea.
Oh yeah, no, we'll keep this one off the air. It's kind of a dark story that I was gonna go with. Probably not best to put people on blast publicly.
Exactly. And Chewy, do you have anything else? Chewy, do you have anything else you want to plug? Your Twitch channel?
You can watch up to 20-second clips of me being a dumbass on my YouTube.
They're fantastic. Especially the last Helldivers one. Oh my god, that was so great.
Oh, got in the way of the supply drop.
Yep. So good. So
It's
good.
not even the last one. The last one was me.
Oh, the grenade. Yes.
Yeah, the grenade. That one was
What's
great.
going on over here?
Oh. I love that game. Anyhow, we will wrap it up. Thank you for joining us for this very special live episode, and we will be back with the Xbox Showcase on Sunday. So from all of us here at the Love One Lounge, take care, everyone, and have a great weekend.